Listo, listo, listo. Vamos a continuar con Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Vamos a darle justamente donde nos quedamos en el directo pasado. Que en el directo pasado me fue la luz. Nos quedamos ya muy cerquita de, pues creo que del final, sí. A este punto llevo 14 horas. Ok, me quedé en esta parte. Aquí hay que darle también de comer y todo eso, ¿verdad?
Oh, it's spoiled.
Y le doy el estómago. Y le doy el estómago. Ah, no. La energía se considera hasta durar. Hasta curarte. Para ello, tómate medicamento. Ah, digestivo. Ese era. Ok. Hola, perdón. Entonces, no, pues que traigo pura comida mal. Ya echada a perder a la bestia. Pero me la voy a quedar por lo que viene. Y pues si algo, pues me curo. Tengo que poner el de esto. Tirar unas cosas.
Snake, where are you? Where'd you go?
Okay. No había nada. ¿Qué tal? Ya no me acuerdo qué es esta parte. A ver. Todo el tiempo tengo que estar hablándole. Ah, caray. Ah, aquí se me fue la luz, de veras. Ah, de donde vengo. O sea, de atrás. Vienen detrás de mí. Estoy justamente en esa esquinita. ¿Dónde? ¡Ah, no mames! Hasta la madrearon, la madrearon. Cortes. Una amiga. Vente. No, no vengas.
Is that him? Is that him?
Vente. Vente. Ahora tengo que darle comer. Ay, me di a mí, güey. Me di a mí. Tengo que estar. Tengo que estar más cerca de ella, ¿no? A la madre.
Is that him? Where did that come from?
¿Cómo era para darle de comer? Comida podrida. Yeye. ¿Cómo andamos? ¿Por qué no le puedo dar de comer a ella? No me acuerdo. ¿Cómo andamos, Yeye?
Over there? What's wrong?
Ahí va, ya estamos en la parte final del juego.
I'm so hungry.
He must still be in this area. Fine.
Pero ¿cómo era para darle de comer? Aquí.
This tastes like crap. Ow, it's all rotten.
Ah, esa comida no se le puede dar a ella. Ah, sí.
Hmm.
Vete. Vete. No veo para dónde sea, para acá. Yo sufriéndole al Alan Wake, me cago vivo, no puedo con el terror. No más, neta. Yo terminándome prácticamente este ya casi lo empiezo.
Is somebody there? I see him.
Qué inmensa. Vente. What? No. No, 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 no. Te August. Vamos. Estaba avanzando bien. ¿Por dónde será? No me acuerdo. Ah, por acá entonces.
There's something up.
¿Cómo andamos? No, bien.
He must still be in this area. Find him.
Ah, es que... Ah, mira. Es que hay un canalito aquí.
Somebody there?
Hija de puta. Hola. Vente. Un poco curar ya. Qué tarde hoy. Ya me fui al Pokémon. ¿Qué falta? Venda. Puse desinfectado. Ah, tenía dos. Tenía dos.
I must him?
Esto es interminable.
Oh, it's spoiled. This tastes like crap.
¿Dónde demonios es? Ah, por ahí. Por aquí, por aquí. No sé, yo me acuerdo. Ah, sí, sí, sí. Por aquí. Ah, llamada. Sí, exactamente, y hay que terminarlo. Hay que terminarlo y pues bueno, hay que darle. Es que estoy gastando mucha bala. Ah, continúa otra vez. Oh no, hay un putero de cabrones. Están más esparcidos que nada. Sí, anunciaron que van a anunciar GTA 6. Anunciaron que van a anunciar GTA 6 en el Game of the Year, en el GOTY. Maté, no sé. ¿Dónde iba? Vamos a dar un pitón a Eva.
Can I have seconds?
Y el GOTY que se lo dan a Diablo, dices. Pues prácticamente pues que gane el mejor. O sea, realmente todos tienen. Todos tienen la posibilidad de GOTY, güey. El GOTY es el GOTY es el que a ti más te guste, güey. El GOTY es el que a ti más te gusta. Y se acabó. Pero no se lo dan. Pues mira, todos tienen la calidad. Aquí está, mira. Todos tienen la calidad para que se los den. Y ahora sí, ya depende de que se lo den, ¿verdad? Ay, por acá atrás. Vamos. Ah, como que comida llena. Por mí, el GOTY es nada más y nada menos que Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Porque básicamente es lo que a mí me sorprendió, me generó de emociones. Que ya lo conté, no. Después de haber jugado el Tears of the Kingdom, quedé bastante agotado. Porque le metí sus buenas horas. No digo que está mal, pero que quedé agotado, o sea. Sé que ya.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
Como que el agua estaba arriba del nivel, eso se veía raro. El Baldur's Gate, pues pues sí, igual y si hacías todo, ¿verdad? Porque tengo entendido que hay una partida que puedes hacer que tomas una decisión al principio del juego o las primeras horas del juego y te manda directamente al capítulo último o algo así. Y en vez de meterle 80 horas, le metes 25.
Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why?
Sí, como todo juego de rol,
to make the world one again.
una mala decisión, bueno, no mala, o sea, una
The
decisión
world used to be whole.
de ese tipo, te,
But with the end of the Second
te
World
puedes
War,
pasar
the
muchas cosas
philosophers
por
began to
alto.
fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well.
Hay
The
gente
fables
que
of politics and the march of time can turn friends into
tomaba
enemies
una
just as
decisión así
easily as the wind
y
changes.
no le gustaba,
Ridiculous, isn't it?
cargaba partida y tomaba la otra decisión, o sea, otra opción.
Yesterday's ally becomes
Y
today's
así hasta que le
opposition.
gustaba.
And this Cold War?
Pero hay gente que no, hay gente que
Think
vamos a,
back.
toda la
When
decisión
I
que
was leading
tome,
the
pum,
Cobras,
se va.
America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century.
Esta parte en el remake
Somehow I doubt it.
se tiene que ver
Enemies
espectacular.
change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy?
Pues en
There is
este
no
punto
such thing,
ninguno.
and never has been. And the
Porque
reason is that
para
our
entrar a un
enemies
juego
are
de
human
esos
beings like us.
hay que estar como descansados,
They can only be our enemies in
mentalmente,
relative terms.
físicamente.
The
En mi
world
caso,
must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose.
porque vengo del Tears of the
And with
Kingdom
the Colonel's money, I will
muy
achieve
cansado mentalmente y físicamente como
just
para
as I
jugar
once
otro sí.
created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part
Atoll.
of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United
Sí, hay que estar
States.
descansados.
In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space.
El LOL juega el bachil.
That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is
Pues
nothing
tengo
but
otros
another
juegos.
game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see.
Está un enemigo, ¿eh? Se recomienda el
But
LOL.
reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahía de Cochinos.
Bahía de Cochinos.
It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground.
El Apex, ¿cuál será ese?
Then, 2 years ago, I faced the sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission.
Apex Legends. Ah.
The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict,
El Valorant
and in
tampoco lo he
turn
jugado.
triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father.
A la bestia.
I gave
No me acordaba de
birth on the
esto.
field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother.
Venga su madre, güey.
I gave up my body and my child for my country.
Ya está arriba, güey.
There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake.
Ah, para hacerla como de una snake eater.
I've never talked this much about myself before.
Simplemente para mostrar sus
Thanks for
atributos,
listening to me.
para distraer.
I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. Let's see what you're made of.
No me dejaste hacer nada.
Heads up, Snake.
¡Qué madre! Ay, no. Formatear, ya. Formatear. Dame, cabrona. ¡Hija de tu madre! ¡Ah, qué cabrona! Hija de tu madre.
You've gotten stronger. Brace yourself.
Ah, no me puedo acercar tanto. De hecho, se me acabaron las balas.
I'm disappointed.
M3. Una escopeta. Esta es la que me dio, ¿no?
Wasting time. Dodge this.
Ah, no me puedo acercar.
Pathetic.
Ah. Me las quitan las putas balas. ¿Por qué?
Get ready.
Ah, ese como que me desarma. Ah, no vi cuando.
Get ready.
Mira. No, güey, qué pendejo. Es que no veo, güey. Mira, me quita todo. Hija de tu madre. Me mata la perra, güey. Iba bien.
Let's see what you're made of.
Espérate! Ya me baja la mitad con este. Ah, no.
Run quick.
Ah, mira, tengo este también.
Let's see what you're made of. Wasting time. Time to play rough. Damn.
Eso roto.
Let's see what you're made of.
Ah, madre, ¿cómo me alcanzó a dar ahí?
Brace yourself.
¡No! Me desarma, güey.
Is that all you've got?
Ungüento no.
Brace yourself.
¡Ah!
You've gotten stronger. Damn.
Madre, güey.
Damn. you're made of. Get ready.
¡No! Me mató. Ya estaba a punto de...
Let's see what you're made of. Brace yourself.
Más no veo.
There he is.
Madre, güey.
Let's see what you're made of.
Pinche arma. No veo, güey.
Let's see what you're made of.
Vamos adelante, mía. Ah, güey.
Is that all you've got?
Ah, también.
There he is. Let's see what you're made of.
Mames, ¿cómo se me rompe la pata? Ah, güey. O sea, se pierde bien cabrón en el espectro, güey.
Wasting time. Damn. Wasting time. Dodge this.
Mira nomás. Se pierde bien cabrón en el amarillo, güey.
Wasting time. Dodge this. Found you. Here I come.
No, güey.
Is that all you've got? You've gotten strong. Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of.
¡Ah! ¡Ah, güey! Ay, siempre me quedo en esa sangre que le bajo, güey.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, shit. Ay. Siempre me quedo ahí, güey.
Dodge this.
No, güey, ¿cómo es posible? Estoy aventándome.
Nice try.
¿Dónde está? Ah, güey, le había tirado. No la vi.
Time to play rough.
No me dio balas.
Where are you? There you are.
¡No!
Here I come. There you are. Let's see what you're made of.
¡La madre!
Brace yourself.
¡No! Ah, bueno, la cansé a quitar.
Heads up, Snake. gotten stronger. Dodge this.
Pinche madre. ¡Oh, me va a matar! Güey, ya está muerta. ¡Oh! Ya está muerta.
Let's see what you're made of.
¡No! Ya estaba aventándome. ¡Ah, está vivo!
Move or you're dead.
Ahí está, ahí está. Es cuando se le acaba el cargador y se empieza a retirar. Más que hay pedo, es que hay tiempo. Por eso hay que ser agresivos. No te puedes ir para un lado y darle con el sniper. Hay pinche tiempo.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
Toma mi arma.
Patriot. Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake?
Snake, por favor.
You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
Mira, esto es lo que quisiera ver en remake. Fobos. Esta parte del remake ojalá no lo vayan a modificar, que no lo vayan a censurar. Oh yeah.
ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
Oh, it was a revolver ocelot.
Ocelot! We're not done yet! Damn!
Cabrón. Al señor.
Too heavy!
Ah, no chingues.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
You got it.
Not good!
Oh, cabrón. Ya lo mismo me hace. Mira. El ojo tuerto.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Lo esperaré. La que te pasé. Ah, la bestia, Mi 007.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Oh, le gusta vivir en el peligro a este güey. Ah, no mames, pues ahí cómo. Yo creo que es esta, ¿eh?
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's
Adam
yours?
Maska.
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
No sé. Está. Ahí no apunté, ¿eh?
It's a blank.
Él hace su suerte como... Él hace su suerte como el dos caras, ¿no?
That was fun.
Elegí bien.
Till we meet again, John.
Llamo Jack. El lago kilométrico, ¿no? Las tomas. Hola.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Qué juegazo, güey.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Hulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Hulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately.
No está.
Hulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
Pobre Snake.
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Quince horas. No me acordaba de esto.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
El actor este de Superman, ¿cómo se llama? Henry Cavill, sí había bien este güey, ¿no?
Or is it
Una película, una serie.
Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Arriba del tigre, cabrón.
You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and walk this way.
Arriba del tigre, ¿no? Vale, ¡salgan de ahí rápido! Nos descubrieron, que les digan, ¿no? Y que está peligroso, güey. Te tropiezas, güey.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake.
Mandaste algo a Instagram, pero no los he visto.
In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake.
Adiós.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all,
I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm
Un agente triple.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you.
Los ojazos.
But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
Este mensaje se autodestruirá en...
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
Necesitamos más personas como tú. 3 como tú. 4, ¿cuántos? No me acuerdo. La mano. Ahí está.
Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the U.S. government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the U.S. government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Qué juegazo. Los Patriots. Guns of the Patriots es la 4, ¿no? Siguiendo con la tradición del mayor cero y su unidad Fox, Big Bock crea Fox Hunt. Tienes el proyecto Le Enfant Terrible. Solid. Nacen los hijos del Big Boss. Yeah. El 4 es el único que nada más he visto. No lo he jugado. Play 3 no lo tuve. Y ese me falta yo jugarlo. Pero lo he visto. He visto la historia. Ah, perro, qué bonita. Sí, una joya. Tengo un amigo, de hecho ha venido aquí al chat, ha estado a veces, es Alex Rodríguez. Por él me contagió lo de ser fan de esta saga. Nada más que yo empecé pues ya tarde. Ya él me prestaba los juegos o me prestaba la Play o así, pero la Play 3 nunca se la pedí. Fue cuando estaba yo ya trabajando de DJ y estaba más enfocado a mi cosa de DJ, ya no jugaba. Jugaba Pokémon, pero no jugaba otra cosa. Pero cuando nos juntábamos veía como que lo estaba jugando y no mames, es esto, me explicaba muchas cosas. Pero qué juegazo, banda sonora. La canción de Snake Eater, yo cuando la escuché la primera vez, automáticamente pasó a estar en todos mis o sea, donde podía yo poner música, siempre la ponía. Ya sea en un celular, ya sea en el carro. Y era que diario la escuchaba. Yo estaba obsesionada con esa canción. Y cuando la escuché, ya tenía muchos años que no la escuchaba. Y cuando la escuché en este juego, hijo, eso me hizo recordar muchas cosas. Se me enchinó, se me encueró el chino. Se me enchinó el cuero. Lo tiene todo. Eso es una obra maestra. Aunque, no sé, a mí me gusta mucho el 1. Personalmente, el Twin Snakes, porque ese fue con el que inicié. Porque por eso fue que me volví fan. No jugué el de Play 1. Se me hacía muy feo. Pero lo que está atrás de eso, pues obviamente gráficamente para mí está feo, pero el juego es el mismo. Pero cuando hicieron el remake en el Twin Snakes, me encantó, me fascinó, que ya lo conté hace el año pasado cuando lo traje al canal. Yo pienso que es de los 2 o 3 juegos en toda mi vida de haber jugado videojuegos que hacía speedruns. No mataba a ningún soldado, obtenía todas las dog tags. Me pasaba todo el juego con la pistola esa de dardos para dormir. Pero hasta el Twin Snakes ya me sabía todos los trucos por aquí y por allá. No me acuerdo si me lo terminaba. Estaban 2 discos. No me acuerdo si me lo terminaba en 4 horas o 5 horas, algo así el juego. O sea, realmente es muy... Se pasa muy rápido. Nada, si te lo sabes, obviamente. Si no, pues das mucha vuelta. Pero es de los que me acuerdo que sí hacía speedruns. Una tarde, un sábado, me voy a acabar otra vez el Twin Snakes por enésima vez. Y así lo hacía. Tengo un recuerdo que nos íbamos a ir de vacaciones con la familia y yo estaba jugando este juego, bueno, el juego de Twin Snakes, y todos esperándome a que me lo terminara. No sé, tengo un recuerdo ahí. Muchos nos enfermamos con este juego. Sí. Sí, me la pasé con todos los dog tags. Hubo unas veces que me faltaba 1 o 2 dog tags y yo, maldita sea, quitar y otra vez reiniciar. Sí, está increíble. El 2 nada, me lo he terminado como unas 2 o 3 veces. Este sí me lo terminé como unas 5 o 6. Me lo prestaban. El 4 ese sí no lo he jugado. Y el 5 tampoco lo he jugado. Lo empecé por allá en el 2020, cuando en una semana me iban a entregar la computadora y no quedaba porque faltaba una pieza. No me acuerdo qué faltaba. Y en ese tiempo lo empecé a jugar en Xbox, pero no me lo terminé. Y cuando ya me dieron la computadora, seguí con la serie que estaba jugando, que en aquel entonces fue este juego de Disney, ¿cómo se llama? De Disney con Square Enix. Se me olvidó. Kingdom Hearts. Y dije, luego, ajá, Kingdom Hearts. Dije, luego me lo paso. Luego lo subo al canal. Y ya pasaron ya 3 años. Y no lo trae al canal, el 5.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices.
Bueno, nada más de Kingdom
Yes,
Hearts
the
era el
CIA
3.
has taken
Kingdom
care
Hearts
of the boss
3.
themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
El jefazo. 15 horas 37, guardada 25, continuaciones 27, modo alerta 103, humanos asesinos, 230 personas asesiné, daños totales 109, medicamentos de vida 33, plantas y animales capturadas 0. Medicamentos de vida 0 veces, plantas y animales capturadas 27 tipos, comidas ingeridas 69, objeto especial sin usar. El título es Cocodrilo, aprobado por quién sabe quién está ahí, la firma. Esto es lo que, cuando yo me acabé el Twin Snakes, esto es lo que yo decía, ¿cómo? No hay que matar a nadie. Y te lo van contando, y creo que sin grabar tampoco. Y por eso me obsesioné con ese juego y lo saqué por todos lados. Y aparte que él tiene los dog tags, todo un desmadre, todo perro. La Patriot. La cámara. Pintura de cara verde. Marrón. Es pintura de banderas nacionales para la cara. Es el smoking de 007. Tiene ese camuflaje de DPM y Auscam. Has conseguido camuflaje de descarga. Metal Gear 3. Consulta la sección. Okay. Tigre del desierto. Fletch Tark. Ahí está, pues un juegazo. Este es un de los juegazos que hay que tener en el canal. Me esperé mucho para traerlo, pero pues hay que tenerle ganas también. El control es un poquito allá de aquellos, pero pues nada. Se acostumbra uno a lo malo. Esperamos que el Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake esté con un control novedoso. A ver, un poquito menos toscón. Ojalá que tenga, si se podría decir, calidad de vida para hacer algunas cosas. Pero bueno, ya veremos. Dijo el ciego, va a tardar un año y medio a lo mejor. Pero pues hay que traerlo también. Y próximamente los demás para que esté toda la saga completa. Y pues ahí poco a poquito. Y pues nada, aquí está Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Es la HD Collection que salió hace unos años en Xbox. El Master Collection lo están pintando como que nada más para coleccionista, o sea, para que si no lo tienes este disco que yo tengo, pues sí, cómpralo para tu colección, pero básicamente es lo mismo, ni siquiera le quitaron el HD Edition. Ahí están las noticias, ahí está todo. Pero bueno, yo recomiendo que lo compren si no lo tienen, y pues ahí está. Y pues ahí está. Pues. Y nada, gracias a la gente que me acompañó. Que les pongan su like y comparten sus redes sociales. ¡Vámonos! Buenas noches. Adiós.